Hello everyone. I don't know if it's recording. If it is, I'm using some new software. I'm going to be playing Simple Planes. I've actually built a plane. That's actually why I got all this. Shut up, Steam. But I called this the Sea Star. Sea as in cargo, but also sea as in water. Kind of like a. It is four-wheeled landing, but it also has landing pods. These lower, and as these lower, this swings forward as kind of like rudders, because I'm sure a lot of you have tried to build boats, and the faster you go, you become unstable, and then you spin out. That is how you fix it. You take a rudder, and basically like this, only upside down. I'll show you actually. Okay. Now I made it specifically so it would uh, stay on a carrier. As you can see, more wheels means easier to land for some reason. Easier to turn also. Front wheels turn. It's got air brakes right there. When this started out, it was a B-17 that someone had built. The only difference was is that this back fin was right here. This one didn't exist. It had four engines, just like these. No air brakes, no pontoons. The wheels were in the middle, and one was right there. It leaned like crazy. But yeah, let me show this thing off. So, let me turn up the engines. And there we go. It's pretty fast too to be a bigger plane. Actually, it's kind of like a small cargo plane, kind of like a C-130, but for aircraft carriers. Kind of like a B-25 type design, actually, but for cargo, I guess. I don't know. It could be whatever you want it to be. But as I was showing you about the seaplane, let me select one, take this, and just go up. As you see, do that again, back to normal. That's how it stays when it's in normal fly mode. And also, while it's like this, watch, it helps with the turning too. Huh, I didn't know I could do that with push buttons, but anyway. I have a camera mounted on the bottom, so you can look around. Kind of like a spy plane type design. Here they added that new, because a lot of people, they saw where a lot of people were making cars, so like, you know what, we're going to make it easy on them and make car add-ons, wheels and engines and stuff like that, which I kind of like, I really do. Kind of work. I'm going to show you something else in a minute if y'all want. I took someone's car. They had made a supercar. I made it where it floats and flies. So, well, first let me show you a sea landing. So here's what I'm going to do. Turn the engines down to nothing. Oh, that is way too hot. Lower that. I have haven't really landed it on land yet, but I might just try it. Let's see. Kind of rocky, but you know, it survived. Turn the rudders in the water, you know, helps it turn a little bit. Let's see, let me now do a water takeoff. It's staying straight because of the rudders in the water. What these do in the air is what those down below do for the water, which a lot of people like. Watch, let me show you something. Let me take them up. See, look at that. Already turning. Now let me put, no. Alright. See what happens? Now, let me see how long it takes for that to happen. Okay, I'm going to try it without them. Again, just to show you from just stand still. Already starting to lean and turn and all that. Now, let me try doing the same thing. Oh, hold on. Locations. Water takeoff. Put the gear up. Oh. Push. Let me watch it lean. See how bad that angle is? Push 1. Fixes it. Now, you saw how long it took it to mess up with the rudders down. Now, yes, they look kind of tacky, but I mean, it's a neat way that they just fold up kind of, or come up right behind the engines here. So it doesn't really hurt my drag any. So far so good. Leaning just a little bit. And then it can't make it perfect. As you can see, as you saw earlier, you know, it can take off very shortly because of the aircraft carrier. I'm sure as soon as I push the back button, it'll take off. See? Ooh. It's going almost 300 miles an hour. Turns nicely. Can even do a barrel roll. No, it had like fake guns on it, and I took them off because I was trying to make a plane that could take off in short distances. Turned up the power on it, changed the type of engines, or not the engine, but the propellers. Shortened the wings so it could take off easier off the deck of a carrier. That is one thing I will not do. I'm not going to try to land it on a carrier. This is more of a takeoff by sea or water, and land on land or land on the water itself. Now, if the original designer of the B-17 that I took this from is watching, it was very good. I liked it. It's just I wanted to make something myself, and I wasn't very good at it. I am sorry, but I like what I've done with it. I turned it easily into a B-25 with modified B-25. How about that? Now I'm going to try to make a touchdown here, taxi, and then turn around and then take back off over here. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it from right here, from this camera. See the belly of the plane. Now it doesn't have like opening doors or anything, but you know what? I haven't done this before. I'm going to do it like this. Let me put it up to about 25% or 26%. Now, one thing that this plane didn't have was brakes on the engines or the body or the fuselage. Now that we're over here, we can just kind of turn off the engines. Ooh. Kind of a rough landing, but we'll be okay. Let me get to the end kind of quickly. Oh darn, I went the wrong way. Let's see how long of it, how it's... Oh. Okay. Okay, let me try Wright Airport. Wait. Here's what I'm going to do. Turn it up to about 15%. Brakes, 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 brakes. Well, I mean, let's see. I'm going to, wait, let me try something. A little bit more. That's about good right there. We're about in the middle of all these lines. I'm going to see how long it's going to take this thing off if I'm just holding it down like that. Alright. Let's go. And full power. Right there. The front wheels have lifted off the ground, which means I could probably push the gear button and they would fly up or be put up and be fine. That's not too bad. Let's see, 4 of these lines worth for this to be kind of a cargo plane type thing. But yeah, let me just fly around with it a little bit more and, you know, hope you enjoy. I like it a lot. Okay, pause gear. Let me see exactly how high I can get it. We're climbing, going almost about 290 or so. I'm not very good with landings or anything. Matter of fact, let's fly over. No, like I said, let's just. I like prefer propeller-driven planes over the jets. Don't know why, I just do. gear. Landing pods. Not really a cargo plane, but more of a troop transport, I'm guessing. Also, it's good for recon because I've got that little camera right there. Okay, let's go to it. Gear. Pods. I guess with this having to be supposedly landing on a carrier, I do need to put some more air brakes on it. But this is kind of my little project. I might add weapons to it. I might not. I don't know. Maybe like a couple guns on the nose to kind of go like, you know, fly in. Oh wow, we were almost going about 400 there. See how low and mean I can get this thing looking. If you have any suggestions for a plane or any suggestions for the Sea Star, please let me know. I would love to hear them. No, no, play the Titanic song. Well, everyone, yeah, like I said, comment below if you have any suggestions, any questions. Let me watch what it looks like. Oh, no. Can do that in the gears. Yeah, that would have made the plane look a little weird if I had done that differently. But anyway, y'all have a good day. Like, subscribe, comments.